Halo guys, balik lagi di channel Atarashii GAME ya. Oke, kali ini gua mau mainin game series terbaru ya untuk walkthrough, yaitu Crimes and Punishments Sherlock Holmes ya. Gila, jadi detektif kita nih guys ya. Terus di atas ini ada continue sama case ya. Ini tadi gua iseng-iseng coba dan cuma tutorialnya doang yang gue coba sih, karena gue penasaran ya gamenya kayak apa. Karena gue juga nyoba untuk pakai controller ya, jadi ini gue di review di dibawain dipinjemin sama temen gue. Ini thank you banget ya yang minjemin. Sebut nama nggak nih? Nggak usah lah ya. Oke, pokoknya thank you banget nih gua pakai nih ya. Oke, langsung aja kita new game ya. Iya, nggak apa-apa, nah gua coba tutorialnya doang gitu. In memory of the UK Rockwares, Crime and Punishment Sherlock Holmes. Ini ada yang suka Sherlock Holmes nggak guys? Kalau yang buat tahu sih ya, ada filmnya yang diperanin sama Robert Downey Jr. ya, kalau nggak salah ya. Itu Sherlock Holmes yang kemana, yang keberapa gue nggak tahu juga deh. Oke, apa nih? The Fate of Black Peter, Dedication Space Icon, bla bla. Nggak sempat baca. You can find gameplay, press F1. Gue pakai controller, F1 nya apa? Oke, ada orang yang sedang baca. Dengar suara tembakan tadi. Oh, hello man. Oh, wait. Langsung nembak dia. Oh, ini Holmes ya. Apa nih? Move, take cover, sofa.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Oh, ada beruang itu, karpet beruang.
You are utterly mad.
Ini siapa nih? Yang jadi karakternya siapa? Gua.
Stop, Holmes.
Watson.
Is that you, Watson?
Iya, Watson. Nah.
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded? You...
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Okay. Sleeping head. Okay, policeman. That's the...
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also
Peter
known
Carey.
as Black Peter. Been
Black
murdered.
Peter.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey,
Peter
born in
Carey,
1845 and 50 years old.
1845.
An ambitious sort, he achieved much success
50
in
years
seal and whale hunting
50
around
tahun.
Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near
Woodman's
Forest
Lee,
Row
huh?
in Sussex.
Okay.
It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes
Investigasinya
and
sudah
no.
mulai.
In fact, this crime is so mysterious
Yes and no,
that
wow.
I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time
Oh.
and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Medi men struck again.
What have
Ini
they done this time?
inspektornya tadi ya.
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
Woodman
I should have
Slay,
Mrs.
oke.
Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Oke, jadi harus jalan sendiri. Oke, press X to open the cashbook and check your current progress in the investigation task. Evidence, etc. Oke. Kalau X ini di sini pencetannya kotak ya berarti. Oke. Teks kayak misinya kali ini. Misinya berarti investigate the murder of Peter. Jadi kita harus investigasi pembunuh dari Peter Carey ya. Terus yang kedua ada inspect the crime scene at Woodman's Lee ya. Crime ini apa ya? Bukan. Inggris gua payah banget sih. Select a suite to wear using your purple wardrobe and join my straight. Oke, jadi gua harus ganti baju dulu. Ya iyalah. Oke, ini Woodman's Lee ya. Jadi kita harus ke sini, tapi sebelum ke situ kita harus ganti baju. Terus ada Baker Street. Kayaknya tempat gua. Oh, ini Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter. Born in 1845, itu Inggrisnya apa ya? 1835 mungkin, and so 50 years old ya, 50 tahun. He acquired great success in whale hunting in Scandinavia. Pemburu ini paus, wow. Retired, pensiun. Salah. Pensiun di tahun 1884. Oke. Eventually moving to Woodman's Lee. Oke, jadi dia pindah ke jalan Woodman's Lee. Gak tahu jalan, nggak tahu apa tuh. Dokumen masih kosong. Dialog. Oh, ini dialog yang tadi ya, yang terus ada souvenir, what, and coast, sama karakter portrait. Cukup banyak. Kita harus melengkapi ini. Terus di sebelah sini, udah ya, sudah semua ya. Oke. Ada Titan guys. Oke, analog kiri buat move ya, seperti biasa. Analog kanan untuk kamera.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Oke. Let's hope. Oh my god. Holy. What I'm looking at. Apa yang gue barusan lihat itu, anjir. Oke, ini ada si Watson.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Mrs. Hudson. Oh, pembantunya namanya Hudson. Oh, ada chest. Oh iya dong, Hudson.
What a mess! What a terrible mess!
I'm sorry. L2. Ya, L2 ini buat apa? Oh, what? Oh, image itu kan ini L1 btw. Masih nggak paham semua ini. Ada RB, ada LB, tahu. R2 buat lari,
This
letters.
is where I keep my post.
Oh, sebelum itu ada
My
apa?
archive.
Newspaper.
I can always consult with it if needed.
Set detektif emang beda ya. Orangnya banyak banget sih. Kalau gua mah udah gua loain sih. Ini ada part ini nggak bisa dibuka nih. yang tidur aja ya. Gak usah kasus lah. Oke, wardrobe ini. Oke, ada apa aja di sini? Ada sailor outfit. Enggak, jelek. Tanpa tanda jelek. Casual kali ya. Casual atau black. Casual aja deh. Terus ada Y to make up table. Make up. Enggak make up. Tadi gua udah nyoba yang bagus itulah. Terus tadi gue coba juga pakai kacamata ya, tapi nggak bisa. So ini some makeup option or the costume you have currently equipped are not available at the moment. Oh, and will be reset to the default. Please solve this prime case to unlock more discuss option. Oke. Nggak bisa dipakai ya. Ya udahlah. Gini aja cakep cuy ya kan. Sherlock Holmes itu identik dengan topi panjang cuy ya kan. Nggak juga sih. Yang gua tahu ya yang di filmnya itu kayaknya topi panjang sih selalu. Sebelum ke sana ada pintu. Watson room. Oh, ini si asisten gua nih. Kamar asisten gua. Ya nggak bisa diapa-apain di sini tuh. Oh, ada mesin ketik. Lalu mengetik. Ke pintu keluarnya mana? Son, Watson. Ada examine.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Nyangkut. Kita ke Woodman's Lee. Let's go. Biasanya di sini tuh naik kereta kuda loh. Iya, nggak ada apa-apa. Kosong semua di. Oke, continue.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Oke, namanya siapa lagi gua lupa. Oke, select suite complete ya, berarti gua harus ke inspect. Berikutnya investigated sama inspect. Oke, kita belum clear. Cari. Oh, lewat sini bisa nggak? Oke, ada examine.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Oke, gua harus ke sana berarti. Apa tuh? Oh, ada polisi di sana. Gua ganti kamera, nggak enak banget. Tunggu. Siapapun namamu lupa gua.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you leave
Yeah,
my
Lestrade.
husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
Oke.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Ya, nunggu ke
Thank
di
you, Mr.
cabin tadi tuh. Apa nih? Gua disuruh pilih. Oh, kita X dulu. Apa nih? Backward. What? Oh, kalung. Cameo. Gua disuruh nyari berapa nih? 5 barang yang mencurigakan. Garden glove. Apa nih? Kesetik. Oke, satu lagi. Oh, ini ada. Ini bedanya ya, ini tuh nggak bercahaya. Kalau ini bercahaya berarti itu tandanya. Oke, semuanya udah. Ada beberapa pilihan. Is there a garden? When you watch the body, anything you try that? Gue coba tanyain.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Really?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream.
Jam 2
I thought
pagi.
nothing of them. He would scream all the time when he
Silakan.
was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening.
Oke, dia
He was in
mabuk
such a
di
terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
When was the body found?
Do you remember at
Kapan?
what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock,
Pagi hari.
I noticed the cabin door
jam
was
7.
open, but I didn't go in to
pintunya
take a look, for I
kebuka.
knew my husband would not have liked it.
Iya.
Around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and
Visitors apa gitu?
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends.
Tamu kali ya,
He
tamu.
lived quite an isolated life here after his retirement.
Oke. Ya,
You have
tapi-
indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Wait, how do you know about playing?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident
Tapi
from the
gua udah
rosary in your hand.
main
The
sampai sini
shortest
sih.
route for the pilgrim from
Jadinya
England
tahu.
to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much. Oke, Judith Carey, namanya Judith Carey ya. She's from the country somewhere near the hills, pine woods. The bird can, the state bird can be found. Gak tahu. Apa nih? Oh, iya. Marriage with Peter is a very religious Christian Catholic woman. Catholic? Okay, so we'll keep card. Ada lagi. Oh, aku disuruh expert. Apa nih? Iya, udah gua baca semua tadi.
Mr. Holmes?
Halo, polis. Ini nggak bisa dibuka. Oh, bisa tuh. Dari sini bisa tuh. Oh, bentar, inspektor. Jadi... Oh, ada tulisan admin, nggak ngeliat gua. Apa nih? Oh. Boleh. Jejak kaki.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Terlalu besar. It mentally the murder.
Peter
kita tanya.
Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Dalam katanya.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Yeah, very good.
Hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Ada yang muncul. Door. Oh, goresan.
These scratches are fresh.
Masih baru goresan.
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
Yeah.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Coba mas. Permisi punten. Oh, astaga.
What a
Masuk di
terrible way to
ini.
die.
Oke, kita coba cari-cari terlebih dahulu. Ada rak. Apa ini? Guru RB. Use and outline.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf.
Jadi
An
ada
object was
tempat
taken
yang
from
nggak
here.
terkena
It was larger
debu.
than a book, a box or a small
Antara-
chest, perhaps.
Oh, buku. Ya antara buku atau enggak kayak box gitu. Terus ini ada
The tooth of a sperm
gigi
whale,
dari
probably from one of Peter
paus ya,
Carey's
gigi
catches.
paus. Oke. Ini hijau tandanya berarti udah kelar. Ada mapnya kalau nggak salah ini Hammerfest sama
Dundee. It's a whaling
Dundee.
map.
Oh, jauh banget. Berapa kilometer? Terus apa lagi yang bisa gue investigate?
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Tahunnya jauh-jauh banget ya. Ntar kok bisa.
Harpoons for
Harpoon.
hunting whales.
Princess apa nih? Ada sepatunya si Peter.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
S8
Old
Navigation.
navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
Asian ya, untuk dia kan pemburu ya, pemburu apa namanya, paus, jadi sangat-sangat perlu untuk navigasi, kompas dan segala macam. Kita periksa dulu di apa namanya, meja ini ada
Rum.
botol
A sailor's drink.
rum ya, untuk sailor atau laut.
Someone drank from this glass recently. It seems that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Oke. Tobacco pouch.
The initials
Initial.
PC have been
PC.
crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Iya, very. Iya. Open. Tobacco.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Oke. Oke, apa?
This is a
Oh,
coarse
kebalik dong
character,
kapal
quite
luarnya.
strong and very popular among sailors.
Jadi bisa di. Oke, sebelum ke mayat.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Bakal lihat.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon. This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Pisaunya itu dari si Peter Carey untuk defend ya, bertahan dari dia.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook. The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Oh, nomor telepon.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Itu nomor telepon atau kode? Y, ada Y. Dan it must be made tonight to see if the break it attempt will be. Masih nggak paham.
Someone was here
Paniknya
yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Oh, number. Organize an ambush with Lestrade. Okay. The mistress intruder return tonight to finish well. Jadi si intruder ini penyusup kali ya kalau nggak salah. Jadi si penyusup ini datang lagi nanti malam, kita harus nangkep kayak. Oke. Di sini tadi gua nemu tobacco, ada sepatu, terus oh ini ya yang tadi buku atau box gitu. Terus ini ada buku-buku tentang kapal atau laut, nggak tahu. Ada pisau yang dibawa oleh Peter ya, Black Peter atau Peter Carey untuk defend dia, bertahan. Lalu ada note-nya ya, random sebutan-sebutan ini. Nggak tahu notebooknya siapa ini ya. Lalu ada jejak kaki juga tadi. Udah, itu doang yang gua dapet. Lalu ya ini dialognya tadi ya. Terus di sini gua dapet si Judith Carey sama Peter Carey ya. Eh, sepertinya sudah selesai untuk investigasi. Di sini tidak ada yang bisa gua lakukan lagi. Itu
The ship.
ya ini ya lah yang tadi. Mungkin waktunya buat tanya ke inspektor kita nih.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oh, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Oke, jadi dia memberitahukan semuanya untuk bersiap-siap ya. Kita akan menangkap pelaku pembunuhan dari Peter Carey ini ya. Coba keliling-keliling dulu. Oh apa ini? Oh garden udah tadi. Ada satu rumah lagi. Apakah bisa gua masuk? Oh nggak bisa sih. Oke, gua coba lihat misinya. Gua harus tanya sama ini ya, si Judith.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Gua tanya tadi ya, apakah rokok tadi punyanya si Peter? Dia istrinya jawab, udah lama banget dia nggak merokok katanya. Oke. Ini soal notebooknya.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
18 again. Oh, ada jemuran. Aku harus kabin lagi. Oke. Semuanya udah. Ini udah. Terus mau ngapain?
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
There is stepping near the window. Kita apa-apain jendela. Inspektor kemana nih? Jendela-jendelanya nggak ada yang siapa-apain, nggak ada. Oh di sini. Oke, tutup, gua nggak bisa ke belakang sana. jendela itu.
Mr. Holmes?
Iya. Inspektor, di mana gua harus sembunyi? Oh, ada jalan ke belakang sih.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Bersembunyi di sini. Siapa dalang pembunuhan dari Peter Carey? Kita lihat, saudara-saudara. Yang lihat si Sherlock Holmes-nya sama si inspektornya ya, Langard atau siapa tadi?
Shh. Did you hear that?
What? Yang kemarin. Siapa itu, guys? Anaknya kah?
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there. Mr. Holmes?
Salah pencet tuh.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't.
JN
You deny that you came here
BHN
yesterday?
ya.
No,
Itu tadi
yes, it's just that I couldn't.
I'm
yang
tired of
ada di
this.
notebooknya kan
Off we
JHN
go to
tadi.
the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't. I'm not. It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Jadi dia dibawa ke pengadilan gitu. Satu. Wah. Somebody can I talking? Ini jangan-jangan bilang Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes?
Semuanya bilang gitu polisinya. Tuh. Ada orang kah gua? Cakep juga nih. Oke, kembali ke musik. Kembali. Apa? Gua mau
Good morning, Mr.
tanya-tanya.
Holmes. Can I help you?
Yes.
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Evidence room. Thank you. Evidence room. Nih, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes?
Semua polisi kenal gua ya di sini. Gila. Open cuy. Apa ini?
These are the suspect's belongings.
Ini yang gua temuin semua nih.
The
A
notebook that we
notebook.
found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. These abbreviations mean something.
Buat nggak tahu juga.
These abbreviations mean...
Iya. Terus ada cincin
And partner,
And
1883.
partner.
To my friend.
To my friend and partner.
From R. Dawson.
From R.
I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Dawson. Who is that?
A handkerchief with the initials J-H-N.
EHN. Tadi kita temuin ya. Yang orang yang
A
kira
pocket knife. It was used
kita
to
masih
force the
belum
door
tahu ya
of
itu
Peter
beneran
Carey's
orang
cabin.
yang ngebunuh atau belum. Atau belum, atau bukan. Ada lagi Mr. Who. Ada ya. Ini pintu nggak bisa gua masukin. Tulisannya staff room. Oke. Kameranya susah banget. Terus ini ada morgue. Ini ada inspektor. Oh ya, ini inspektor. Coba sini dulu kali. Ada apa ini? Oh, kamar mingit ya. Iya, ini buat otopsi nih biasanya kalau nggak salah ya. Ini si Peter nih. Nggak bisa gua apa-apain tapi si Peter. Gua coba ke inspektornya dulu.
Locked.
Dikunci. Ya sudah lah. Terus ini ada interrogation sama sel penjaranya.
Mr.
Mr.
Holmes?
Holmes, ya, thank you. Pada kenal semua. Oke, John Nelligan. Tanya apa? Kita coba tanya gold ring
The
terlebih
police
dahulu.
seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
A book?
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know. I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan. The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Okay, kita coba. Shabby cat. Internet. Wait. Oh. Okay. Ours.
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is
Pemilik
mine.
asli? Apa namanya? Cincin tersebut katanya dia yang milik. salah. Select the correct answer.
So, Mr.
Ini
Nelligan,
kalau
who
gua
is the
kasih
true
salah
owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
apa ya kayak gitu. Oke, salah. Gua nggak tahu salahnya sampai berapa ya.
So, Mr. Nelligan,
The ring is mine.
so, Mr.
The ring is mine.
Ini tadi udah. Jangan ini dulu. Ada jaket.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
John Nelligan seems not to be a usual thief. What is his role? All that. John Nelligan. Nelligan is approximately, gue nggak tahu, hampir 19 tahun mungkin. He was raised in Blue, but after the desertion of his father 10 years ago, he and his family fell into poverty. He worked to earn money by cleaning fish, bersihkan ikan. Despite undertaking such manual work for a considerable time, Nelligan remains physically weak. Mental yang lemah gitu. Kita disuruh Y lagi. Tuliskan notebook. Testing dan bla bla bla.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Pengen aja mesti. Halo.
Locked. These are the suspects. These abbreviations mean...
kemana berarti?
Locked.
Mr. Holmes?
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Ya itu penjara. Apakah gua harus keluar?
Mr. Holmes? At your service, Mr. Holmes. At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Gua cek dulu. Ada guys, wah, bingung. Kalau kita tanya lagi,
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
aduh, ini kembali ke tempat gue ya. Bilang kau son.
A spot of whaling, Watson? Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible, but if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Oke, kita nemu ada 2 tempat baru dan 1 misi lagi. Misinya tambah banyak sih. BTW ini untuk save-nya gimana? Auto play. Oke, move application, move kamera, put dedicated space, first until third person view. Oh, third person. Performation, open case view. Oh, ini switch karakter tuh. Run, launch Sherlock Holmes, talent, flash help, launch notification. Oh, jadi langsung ya anggap aja L3 sama R3 ditekan untuk help. Gua kira help apa sih? Auto play. Ya udah, mungkin segini saja dulu ya. Waduh, mesum banget sih. Gitu aja dong. Nah, sip. Oke, sampai di sini dulu aja untuk gameplay crimes sama apa tadi gua lupa judul gamenya ini. Ya pokoknya Sherlock Holmes ya. Ya cukup ribet ya karena mungkin masih awal-awal gameplay gua ya, jadi gua masih bingung untuk pencetannya, terus bahasa Inggrisnya juga gua kurang paham ya, jadi sebisa gua, setahu gua lah ya. Terus mungkin yang udah pernah mainin ini game bisa kasih tips, mungkin ya tips atau trik tutorial ataupun segala macam ya, bisa. Tapi jangan spoiler ini ya, apa namanya, ceritanya jangan di spoiler. Tips and trick doang boleh kalian kasih aja di kolom komentar ya, kalian boleh kasih itu, tapi jangan apa namanya tadi, spoiler ya, jangan kasih spoiler karena gua belum pernah mainin ini game, dan siapa tahu yang lain yang nonton juga belum pada mainin ini game juga, atau ada yang belum nonton juga mungkin ya, atau bahkan ada yang nggak tahu ada game ini mungkin. Oke, itu aja yang mau gue sampaikan ya. Ditunggu aja untuk part keduanya. Jangan lupa untuk like, subscribe juga, terus apa share ya, yang menyukai cerita-cerita detektif ya, karena jujur gue cukup menyukai ya genre-genre misteri, harus jadi detektif itu gue suka gitu. Cuma kalau bermain sebagai detektif gue ini baru pertama kali cuy, karena menjadi seorang detektif itu susah banget sih. Kita harus cari sebanyak-banyak mungkin clue ya, dan kita itu nggak boleh salah tebak gitu loh. Ini yang membunuh siapa, ini yang salah siapa, yang benar siapa, itu kita nggak bisa saling salahin gitu. Kita harus benar-benar ada bukti, fakta nyata semuanya. Itulah pekerjaan detektif ya, memang sulit sekali guys. Oke, jika kalian suka video kali ini, ditonton aja ya sampai akhir gitu, karena gue yakin part-part berikutnya bakal lebih seru sih. Ini aja udah cukup seru ya, meskipun di awal-awal masih blank, gua nggak tahu apa-apa, cuma ya gamenya bisa dimainin untuk pemula lah, game lah. Oke, gua pamit undur diri, sampai jumpa di next part ya. Thank you, bye bye.